All right, hey, what's up, YouTube? Just got done shooting my video for the hammer drill and sitting out here in the garage drinking a couple beers and was looking over at my fridge I got out here, and I know eventually it'll come up if I ever get any views, we'll see. But this is that super cool red retro Galanz fridge, whatever. My wife bought it for me 2 years ago, a year ago for Christmas. And it's a really cool fridge, it really is. That thing's awesome, but I have some issues with it, so I figured I'd make a quick video on it in case anybody else is just wondering about it. Maybe there's other options out there that'd be better for a garage fridge. This garage is heated with a wood stove. I'm not on top of that wood stove every day. It'll go for a week out here, you know, Northeast Ohio, it gets cold, 20s, 30s. So the problem with this fridge is below, I think it says in the manual, 55 degrees, it's gonna have issues. They're not lying, it does. At 55 degrees, the freezer quits working. And I don't wanna say that it quits working, but it quits freezing. Here's what I found. The research I've been able to do on my limited knowledge of refrigerators and how they work is, if you open it up, here's the freezer. Got some ice in there. I butchered one of my pigs a couple months ago, so I got some hog jowl and smoked neck bones and whatever. None of that matters. Here's what happens. It is now, I think it's about 70 degrees in here now. Anyways, thermometer's reading roughly 20 degrees. If you can see that, you probably can. I can barely see it. Which I think in a normal case, it only goes down to 15, 20 on a normal day anyways. But here's where the issue lies with this fridge. And this is what I've been able to research. And I don't know, I'm not a fridge guy, I have no idea. The temperature control is right here. So what'll happen is when this garage gets below 55 degrees, as long as this stays set to whatever temperature it's set at, let's say I set this at 33 or 4 or whatever a fridge should be. I think somewhere 33 to 41, I have no idea. But you have it set for a regular fridge temp. As long as this stays cold, the compressor and all the other shit in there ain't gonna run, which is what keeps the freezer cold. So if the compressor and all that stuff isn't running to keep this cold, it ain't gonna run to get this up here cold. That being said, the thing is cool as hell. Great summer fridge, love it out here. I love this thing. I've used it all summer long. Crank that thing, beer's ice cold, it's great. You have to mind, sorry about the lighting. I'm not gonna set up lights and do crazy shit for that thing. Over there it was kind of dark. So for a summer fridge or a heated garage fridge, year round, that thing's awesome. The winter time, I usually kind of pull everything out of the freezer and put it over in this fridge, which is just a old crappy LG. It ain't that old, but it's an old LG fridge, nothing special, nothing fancy. Yeah, just an average fridge with a bottom door freezer. That thing works great, traditional style fridge. It's got separate settings for the freezer and the fridge, so I think my guess is the compressor or the pump or whatever is in there separates the temperatures and keeps everything where it's supposed to be regardless of the other. This little guy over here, not the case. Fridge stays cold, fridge stays good no matter what. The freezer itself kind of runs off the temperature of the fridge. Not positive about that, don't quote me on it, but that's my understanding of what I've been able to find out about that, I guess, style of fridge. Similar to like a mini fridge. You know, everyone in the world had a mini fridge in college or whenever. You got your little tiny ice box thing up in the corner. Well, that thing doesn't have its own temperature settings, so that's why you end up with a brick of ice after about 6 months if you don't thaw them out all the time. But the reason I love that guy, the biggest reason is, you see my stove. I don't know, I think it's from the 30s maybe, an old Grand gas stove. It works. I cook out here with it all the time. It's set up for propane, got my propane bottle. Well, right now it's right there. I got everything to move it outside. I haven't done that yet. Gonna be doing it soon. Wish I could have done a video on how I rebuilt this, but there's a couple out there, and that's what I did. I went on YouTube, found a video how to rebuild the valves, reseat everything, and kind of adjust the gas, the oxygen, and all that to get the right flame. It ain't perfect, but it works, it runs, and I don't want to be the guy showing anybody else how to deal with gas. I don't like working with gas. I don't like dealing with gas. Propane, natural gas, doesn't matter. It's outside of my spectrum of things I want to learn how to do and be good at. Did that one for me because it's me personally. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe.